Hello everyone, Elias5891 here, with some details on KTANE League Season 2, which is currently in signups. For those who have no idea what I'm talking about, the KTANE League is just a little league that I and some other people have run in the past. We've had one season which was moderately successful, but we took a little break, made some changes, and now we're back for Season 2. In this season, and in all seasons, the general idea is teams or players will compete against other teams and players on matching bombs to see who is able to perform the quickest or most efficiently and get the furthest along. Continue doing that in some format until you have a single winner, who usually gets a prize, which they will again in this season, getting a small $10 Steam gift card for victory. If it is something you are at all interested in, feel free to listen in as I kind of go over the formats, and I will have a link in the description to the League Discord, where you can hop in, ask questions, try to meet up with the team, and sign up at your leisure. Now, for this season, we are doing 4 categories, the first of which is the Vanilla Team category. For this category, we are going to be using the Rule Seed modifier, and we're going to be doing it in a Battle Royale format. Now, if you're not familiar with the Rule Seed modifier, what it does is it takes the 11 vanilla modules, keeps the general format of the rules the same, but tweaks some of the values. So, for example, you'll have a bomb diffuser manual that looks like this. And if you've played enough that you've done a decent amount of, say, keypads, you may realize that this symbol does not normally appear anywhere. Likewise, this straight line of greens here for buttons to press on Simon probably does not look familiar, nor this very convenient stage 4 of memory where it's the same rule no matter what number you hit. It makes some weird rules like this one sometimes, but it does change up the rules ever so slightly so that you can't have memorized them going in. For this season, we'll be using that rule modifier every competition week. Teams will be asked to do 3 bombs total. All 3 bombs will use the same seed, which you will get right before competing, so there won't be time to practice and memorize them beforehand. And at the end of the week, of all the teams that competed, one team will be chosen who has performed lowest under certain criteria, and they will be eliminated from the tournament. We will continue this until we have a single team left standing, who will be declared the winner of the Vanilla Team category. Secondly, we have the modded categories. We have EFM and Teen categories this season, same as last. In this category, we are taking a Swiss format, in that everybody will compete against everybody else exactly once in 3 bombs, and then we'll go to a bracket for those who have the most wins after that is done. Now, one of the questions that came up a lot in the first season is how do we decide which modules we're going to see? What we decided to go for was each entrant, each team in the team category, each player in the EFM category. EFM is experting for myself if you don't know. Each team or each player will choose 20 modules of their preference, and when you compete against a particular team or player, the component pool, or the possible modules that could spawn on a bomb between you two, will be limited to the 40 modules that the two of you have selected. We are allowing 1 veto of each opponent's choices, so if you're competing against me, I have tax returns on there and you don't want to see tax returns, you can veto it, but you got to deal with the other 19 that I've chosen. We're going to do Swiss format, 3 bombs per round, so 3 bombs per week. Each bomb will be limited to 15 minutes, which may change the module count. The first bomb will be weighted toward one player, the second toward the other, and the third will be an even split. We'll do Swiss format until everybody plays everybody once, and then we'll move to brackets using the same format until we have a winner. From last season, we saw this was definitely the most popular set of categories. This season, we've had signups open for a day, and we already have 6 EFM players and 4 modded teams signed up. If we have enough entrants, we'll actually split the Swiss into 2 or 3 groups and have winners of each group advance. So we can make some changes as needed if we get a lot of entrants, so don't worry about this being too long. But there's your general format for modded category. Last, we have what I'm calling the experimental category. This one will not have a formal structure, and we won't have a definitive winner at the end of this one. Instead, each week or two, we will, for the EFMers or the teams that have signed up for experimental, do some sort of crazy, weird mini competition. So far, we have 1 week where we will be doing Twitch play bombs. We have 1 week where the bombs never stop and you just go through as much as you can before time runs out. We have 1 week where you get a time penalty at the end for every word you speak. So there's a lot of weirdness in the experimental category, but it's a lot less competitive because there's not enough of a structure for it to be firm and set. So it's kind of just a fun little, oh, maybe I want to try something a little weird. And if that sounds like something interesting to you, experimental's where you want to go. So, that's the general setup for the KTANE League. Signups are going until September 7th. Some questions have come up. How long is this going to take? I would say if we start September 7th, you'll probably see each category ending in late October, early November. There's the question of what do I need to get going? If you are in the vanilla category, you will just need the game on the PC and 3 mods: the rule seed modifier, competitive mode, which lets us choose which seed we're running each time, and tweaks, which allows for a nice little HUD display at the top so that for later viewing it's easy to tell how many modules are done, how much time is left on a particular player's screen. I also asked the teams or players that are diffusing do their very best to video record their performance. That is A, for their protection in case of proof calling, to make sure they can be like, yes, I actually did do what I said I did. It is also going to be used for recaps, which if you look at my page, I have some old videos from last season's finals rounds, and you can see they're very interesting, they're very fun to watch. Definitely adds a nice spectator element, and that's something I want to keep up this season. So I am asking that all teams and all players be able to record their software, or their footage if possible. How much time do I need to spend on this? Well, for the vanilla, you're not getting the seed until you start, and for the modded, you're not getting the breakdown of module format, so you don't know which modules exactly out of the 40 eligible ones are going to come up before the bomb starts. Each bomb in both categories is going to be hard limited to 15 minutes. Each week you will be asked to do 3 bombs, back to back. Add in, say, a 5-minute pause between each one and 5 minutes to set up. You're looking at about an hour's commitment a week. In addition, because I do know that real life comes up sometimes, I will have a kind of a deadline schedule that you must have this completed, this completed, this completed by these weeks, to allow some flexibility in case you're not going to be able to do anything that week. I do allow you to work ahead. Just let me know ahead of time. We also do let you slip just a little bit behind, but not far. So working ahead is definitely a good thing to do. And that pretty much sums up what I wanted to cover. If you have any questions at all about the KTANE League, then I certainly suggest you hop on the Discord. Again, links in the description. Ask some questions. Sign up if it sounds like a blast to you. And until next time, have Have fun, guys. Take care, and I hope to see you in the league. Bye now.